So today we are here to listen from Dhanyalakshmi about a case, a woman, 36-year-old. She's been suffering with a lot of cramping and painful menstruation, and she is an intense meditator. She already follow Ramana Maharishi's meditation, uh, you know, protocol, and she's been doing meditation for quite some years. But in spite of doing meditation, she couldn't restore that or heal her reproductive system. So today we are going to listen from Dani Lakshmi how Dani Lakshmi used the same meditation tool for her healing, and what exactly people are missing when they think that they are meditating, but still, what exactly the gap, the science behind meditation. That's what we are going to listen from Dani Lakshmi. And yes, Danya, over to you.
Thank you, Revati. So, very good afternoon to all. So this case came to me as a surprise through one of my friend. Okay, so this friend of mine has done her mirror work and she has taken her, individual sessions with our mirror work expert Priya as well. So she knows to some extent what holistically that we do and how do we handle clients and all those. So this client of mine who approached me for her irregular periods, before she came to me, she had, they both have had a conversation, the mirror work person and this client. So already, being an expert in recovering herself or healing herself through the mirror work and the individual counseling by our coach, she has given her some writing works. Okay. So the client has already started doing some writing works, roughly, but she was unable to continue it. She didn't really, got the interest of writing, and she didn't want to really write it and put it out. Because she is a deep level meditator wherein they follow stillness meditation. Okay. So she said she thought like this is not going to help me by writing. Then her friend had recommended me like go talk to Danya. She might give you some kind of solution. So that is when she came to me. So this 36-year-old female from Tamil Nadu, when she came to me, she said like I am having irregular periods, which is like monthly twice I'm having periods for a couple of months though. But earlier than that, she had never had her regular normal periods at all. Anytime she has got periods, it has always been painful, one. And secondly, it has never been regular in the sense heavy bleeding was always been there. Okay. And the heavy bleeding goes almost like 15 days at least. So that was her state from the time of puberty till date. That is like till last month. So the time when she came to me, when I was just trying to collect her history and all these things, I just found she had undergone a child abuse. And to be putting this point in the first thing, this session was just one time session. Okay, one time session, and we hardly spoke for probably 45 minutes to 1 hour. That is it. So she has undergone child abuse, and the abuser is, somewhere close to her family, close relatives only. So it has happened couple of times wherein she was unable to tell it to her parents as well. And that pain was there inside because she has to see see those people very regularly inside the family. So she was not feeling great about her body because it was treated like that by those people. So she started abusing herself for being a female. All these things had been going on from her early childhood, even before puberty. So when she came to me and she said like we collected all this history and all these things, and I told her like, okay, I didn't want her to take her as a client, but I wanted to know what kind of approach she will be, trying to adapt if I'm giving. So I told her, start writing gratitude for your body. That is the only thing I told her. Immediately she said, I have already practiced writing through my friend who recommended, but I'm really sorry, I'm not interested in writing, so I cannot write. My inner voice was like, okay, if she's not writing, what else can I do? I should drop her call and keep quiet. I just took a minute pause, and immediately another inner voice came. She's strong at meditation, that I know very well. So go with the meditation. So I just flipped the coin completely, putting all the works into meditation. So when I told her, okay, you have undergone child abuse, I understand. First of all, why don't we start with, at least forgiving yourself, not taking the pain? Because the people who have done with what intention they have done, it's up to them. But you should not carry the pain, so you should start forgiving yourself. And, understand probably they are mentally not fit, so they have attempted these kind of things. So let's forgive them also for that kind of reason. She said, like, I've already told this particular reason to my mentor who teaches me meditation. And he told me, like, you will have to go into the stillness and see. And these people are just illusion, Maya, and they are not existing. So you will not have that pain. So she has been doing this, for it's not exactly forgiveness, I would say. It is like creating an illusion like they are not existing. Done. That world of her is done, and she's into a new world. So she said, I have already done that. I have already forgiven them, forgotten them, and all these things. I think, okay, fine. You've forgotten them. Done. So they've done something to you. Now, what is that you have created to yourself? So from the time the abuse have been happened, you have created something to yourself, hating yourself as a female, one. And secondly, when you hate yourself as a female, you are not acknowledging your female parts or the organs, which is the naturally, existing inside you. You have not appreciated, or you are not seeing that as um, uh, what to say, a beautiful thing inside you, right? She said, yes, I have not been seeing that. I have the pain. So who will work upon the pain? Now that people have gone, now you are suffering with the pain. So you have to work upon the pain, right? So get back to your meditation. Sit with yourself. Hold yourself, your inner child who suffered during that time, the younger girl. Make her sit beside you, hold her, and say that you are there now to take care, and you know start forgiving yourself for not taking care for so long time, just carrying the pain, and not being seeing yourself as a beautiful female. And you are a mother of two. You can give birth to a kid, then your organs are beautifully working still, though you have pain during your periods or whatever. Because there are many females who are suffering even without kids, having babies, because they do not know what to do with their organs. They do not know how to get rid of their pain. But you are in a position to hold yourself tightly, to embrace yourself, right? So let's do that. Sit with yourself, talk to the inner child, convince the inner child, and support her to get rid of the pain, and make her understand this femininity is really important to cherish the rest of the life. Secondly, gratitude, paying gratitude for every organ of the body, especially the reproductive system of the body, the ovaries, the uterus, the vagina, everything. So when she started doing, accepting, she said, okay, fine, let me just put it through the meditation. She was happy about it. But she still had a doubt. My goal is for stillness, wherein I am totally away from all these Maya. There is only a dot existing. I'm a dot existing in the universe. That is what the stillness means. But at the end of the call, she really got convinced and she said like, okay, let me try it. She went back and she started trying it, putting all these words of gratitude, all these words of embracing her inner child, um, where she felt really sorry about hurting herself so long. And after 15 days, she gave me a call. Okay. These are the things which literally happened in the call, nothing else more. She gave me a call and I would share the voice message. It's in Tamil, but those who can, understand can really make it out. The happiness that she showed in the voice message was like tremendous. She said like, Danya, I'm very happy. I'm having a normal periods for the first time. How did she know that is a normal period? She started asking, she called me on the third day, literally. And she said, like, I've been asking people around me, is this a normal period? Because she has used only 3 to 4 pad per day. Earlier, it was a very heavy flow, 15 days or something it had happened. She had used umpty number of pads and all these things. But now she knows this is a normal period. And she was surprisingly asking to people, is this the way? Is this the way? And all these things. And no pain. Literally no pain. Because the pain inside her has gone. She has started realizing that. And this period was existing only for 3 days. That 15 days periods have gone now. Only for 3 days the periods came and done and dusted. She was very happy. Done. And after 15 days, she called up again, like last week probably. And she said like there is a spotting again because her 15-day cycle was there, no? So there is a spotting again. I, started with the second cycle of seed cycling, which is the sesame seeds and the sunflower seed, right? So I told her, start using this. Give me a call once when your period starts. Within 2 days, a period started. I told her, stop the cycling and start the sunflower, this thing, pumpkin seed and the, what is that, flax seeds. Right. So this 2 days only, the bleeding was there and it completely stopped. Because the cleansing has to happen still more, which is impact in the uterus. And the spotting was there. Within 2 days, it got cleared. Again, a normal, regular periods, no pain, nothing. It got stopped. And after that, no spotting also. Till date, no spotting. And the seed cycling is continued. And hopefully, her next cycle comes in the first week of next month. And it should all be, beautifully formed. So this is all about the case, a simple but a really an interesting and somewhere emotionally connected to me because meditation, as Revati said, meditation is not all about you sit in a calm place and you meditate. No, it is all about you talk to your body, you understand your body language sitting quietly. Once you do not understand the body language, I think doing meditation it is of no play because I handle yoga instructors also as my client. Still, she's almost there with me for 1.5 year. Okay. Till date, if she has got any minute problem with her mother-in-law or something, she immediately calls Tanya, this is happening. What should I do? I'm like, your mother-in-law is the treat her like a soul. Okay, she was there for the last 3 months. I said, like, treat her like a soul and let her be there. It is you got an opportunity to feed somebody who is coming to your home. Just do it like that. She said, okay, I'll do it. And this yoga instructor, mother-in-law, when she left the home after 3 months of her stay there, the last day when she was giving her the food, the first time in her life, she is the yoga instructor is almost like close to 60 years old. Okay. Close to 60 years old. And the mother-in-law, the first time she has blessed her, Uma, I bless you so much with happiness and good health and you have served me so beautifully. Thank you so much for the first time. So, soulfully, when you do something, when you surrender and do something, definitely things would cherish, which you can never ever imagine. So, this is the case all about.
So I would like to share the audio that was shared, though it is in Tamil. Yeah, please. Yeah, still you can enjoy the energy with which the client has shared it.
ஹலோ தானியா, நான் பிருந்தா பேசுறேங்க. ஏங்க, நான் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கேங்க. எனக்கு வாய்ஸ் மெசேஜ்ல என்ன போடுறதுன்னே தெரியல. ஒரு நார்மல் ப்ளீடிங் இப்படிதான் இருக்குமா அப்படிங்கிறது எனக்கு இப்பதாங்க தெரியுது. அதையும் நான் ஒரு டவுட்டா போய் ஒரு 4 பேர்த்துட்ட கேட்டேன். ஒரு நாளைக்கு இவ்வளவுதான் பேட் மாத்துவீங்களா? நடுவுல மட்டும் தான் நினையுமா? பின்னாடிலாம் நினையாதா? இப்படி சொல்றேன்னு நினைக்காதீங்க. நான் அவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டேன். இப்போ நான் அதுல இருந்து ஒரு பெரிய விஷயத்துல இருந்து அப்படியே பட்டார்னு வெளியில வந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு எனக்கு. என்ன பேசுறேன்னு தெரியல. சந்தோஷத்துல உண்மையிலேயே சிரிப்பு தான் வருது எனக்கு. ரொம்ப 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 நன்றிங்க. கடவுளுக்கும் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நன்றி. நீங்க தானே வழிகாட்டுனீங்க கடவுள் ரூபத்துல இருந்து. ரொம்ப 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 நன்றி தானியா. இதே மாதிரி எல்லாரும் என்ன மாதிரி எல்லாரும் உங்ககிட்ட பேசுற எல்லாரும் நல்லபடியா குணமாயிடுவாங்க. எனக்கு அது முழு நம்பிக்கை இருக்கு. இந்த உதவி செய்யறவங்களுக்கு என் மனமார்ந்த நன்றிங்க.
So that was the feedback. I don't know how many of you were able to cherish, but I mean, you can at least sense the childishness or the inner child felt so happy after having a very normal period. So the context is, I'll simply translate. The context is nothing but she's asking like, is this the normal period, and only this much will be the flow, and this is how the pad gets wet because the backside of the pad is not wet yet. So I was just asking 3 to 4 people calling up and asking whether this is the normal cycle, and she's so happy from her heart that after years together she's experiencing a friendly cycle. So that was the audio. So, and I would like to add one more thing. I want Danya to emphasize something about meditation, because when we were talking over the phone to talk about this case presentation, you were talking one thing very profound. That is meditation we do, but we try to analyze ourselves, but we actually miss something very important. That is the surrender part. So, will you be able to, make it little simple, maybe with some examples, so that people can understand like what meditation is? As Sar always says, like there are how many ever population is there in the world, that many types of meditation are there, but we don't exactly understand the science behind the meditation. So, I just want you to um, talk a little bit about the surrendering part.
Right. So, I have my own experience also when I surrender. So, with this case, actually, the meditation with Ramana Maharishi, I've also attended a 3 days workshop with him. Being in the presence, staying in a complete a resort kind of area wherein we meditate the whole day for 3 days. Okay. So here there is no guided meditation, nothing at all. They sit, they surrender to the words of Ramana Maharishi, seeking that there is only the I. In Tamil they say as Nan. So the I, which is a black dot, which is there on the right side of your chest. Okay. If you start focusing on that, it becomes a black dot which is in the universe. So that is what is the thing which is existing, whatever your body or whatever the existing around you, it's just a Maya. It's just an illusion. So this kind of surrendering is one way of doing it. And the next level of surrendering is believing in what the instructor or the mentor or the guru who's telling you all these. So as a coach, when we talk to our clients, the client has to actually surrender to us. Only then the deep level of belief system starts coming, and whatever we say, when they start following it, definitely we are just channels here. I strongly believe that we are just channels here. We are not giving them the healing energy. We are just aligning them to receive the healing energy from the superior power, which is the universe or the divine. So here, when they surrender to us, we are setting right certain channels wherein their all areas of life, their finance, relationship, health, wealth, we are working on all the areas to align themselves. So spiritually, they align themselves to receive the healing energy, right? So this also would stop putting us in a superior place that we are the healers. Okay, this is one way of calming us down, that we did everything and all these, right? But we are just giving them the channel how to work upon. That is all. This is another way. The next level of surrendering, what I usually do is, I've shared it with a couple of my Tamil coaches about my way of meditation, wherein I sit only for a couple of minutes, in the sense, like, hardly not even 5 minutes, I would say. But I completely surrender to the divine energy, saying that this day is what that you have created for me, and whatever I have to deliver, let me deliver it completely, with complete surrenderance, that it would reach the people in a right way. That is all. So when I have done this very sincerely with complete surrenderance, I have seen the result, wherein I have seen the result before even the results got accomplished. Which I mean to say, once I finish the meditation, I see a movie running just in front of me. Even when I opened my eyes, I could see. Okay. For example, the Dr. Mohan's uh, presentation that we did last year. So this, what happened was, once I finished the meditation, the movie was running, wherein me and Revati are going to the stage, receiving the prize for the presentation. And while going, I'm handing over my phone to a person who's sitting in the second row in the corner, and handing over and going. And the dress I'm wearing also, I could see what dress I'm wearing, because it was a 2 days or a 3 days workshop seminar that we went. So that day, we got to know at the end of the conference that we are receiving a prize. We went and sat, and Viji actually was supposed to come to the conference quite early. She came very late, and she came and sat in the second row corner. When we ran to the, when the name was announced, I just grabbed Revati's hand. I just ran and I just gave the phone to Viji. We just went off. When the pictures came out, then I was able to remember these are the pictures which came as a movie when I meditated. So this was the complete surrenderance that I would see. This is one incident, and second instance with my own college, Etraj College, which happened. There again, I had the vision of going to the stage. See, anywhere we go to the stage, only the prize distributor would be 1 or 2 people who comes and gives the prize. But I could see 6 to 7 people standing in a row. In between, I'm standing and receiving the prize. That is the vision I got. Okay. When they announced my name, there were 7 people standing there. I went, stood in between them, received the prize, and I came. So this was a vision which I already saw during my meditation. So this is where, even during the meditation, I asked the same thing. I have to deliver this to understand, to make people understand this approach heals many people. So they have to understand this and they have to get healed as well. They have to, look into this approach in a beautiful way. That was my only goal, that nothing else. So this is where the surrendering happens, Revati. That's it. I am getting a little emotional.
I can very much relate. Yes, thank you so much, Danya. I mean, whatever you have shared about the case, about the journey, the learning, everything, definitely is very impactful. And now I would like to hear from coaches. Any questions or any thoughts about the case, the way Danya has handled? Yeah, please go ahead.
It's overwhelming. No words to express the, feeling of satisfaction. And it's truly magical. But the right way, the higher spirit should guide us the right way. I mean, for that, now I understood surrendering is we should get the vision how to, approach or get hold of the patient and heal them completely. It's like a medical miracle. Hope to enjoy those fruits myself soon.
Very soon, Mahita, you're going to do that.
Thank you.
See, I would like to add on one more point. Dr. Suresh always, insist us to at least light a lamp or a candle before you talk to your client. Many of us do that at times and don't do it. It all happens, and at least uttering a prayer before you start talking to your client. It's not the first time. Anytime you pick a call with your client or anytime you sit for a meeting, just surrender to the universe or the divine, whatever you believe in. Be with me, guide me through, and make the client open up so that we can connect everything and give them the thing that they require to heal. So, this, if we start following on a regular basis, we can hear the inner voice very clearly. Me and Revati has discussed so much about it because the knowledge that we do not even know about certain topics, when we talk to our clients, it just flows. It just flows. End of the talk, we sit and realize, okay, is that we do not know this topic. How did we really deliver this, and how did they get convinced, and how is it all working?
Totally unimaginable. My eyes are wet, literally. I can feel that, that's the kind of satisfaction I'm looking for, I don't know. Let's see.
You opened up and asked, Mahita. It is coming to you.
Thank you.
Mahita, we have a case to handle.
Yes, I'm looking forward.
Yes. Right. So anybody else?
I joined halfway. Hi everyone, sorry. I joined halfway, but it's really touching story I ever heard. These kind of, emotional feedback. So it was so touching. I am happy that I can able to understand it properly. so, so I'm little confident. So even though I can't fluently speak, at for some point I can understand Tamil. That was my thing, and really touched story, Danya. Very well handled.
Thank you, Neha.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neeru. If you can't understand Tamil, then who else can?
Oh my God. Thank you.
Right. So anyone?
Ma'am, I have also never experienced like a normal period from the started I menstruating. So I don't know how it feels. But I didn't understand what the client said in Tamil, but I could really sense her joy, or as you said, the inner child. She was so happy. I mean, that's tone I was getting, and I also really hope, like before it ends for me in this life, I could also heal this, and I mean, I can for once at least, I can experience what the normal period feels like. Because from childhood only, I was having like this tremendous pain, cramps, everything till date, and previously it was on the higher side. I mean, the flow and all 7 to 8 days from the childhood when it started, but nowadays it's kind of spotting and all. So I don't know really like how much the flow should be, how the normal period should feel like, and the pain is like which I really want to get rid of. So yeah, I hope someday can also heal this and can experience the normal periods. So yeah, it was really great. I mean, the story.
Awaiting your voice note, Sambodhi, something similar to that. But please make it in English, huh? So that everyone can relate and connect. Right. Thank you, Sambodhi. Yes, Shika, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Amazing story, ma'am. You actually described it so thoroughly that it actually seemed like a picture running out of our mind as well. So, very, very nice uh, case and very nicely handled. Ma'am, I just wanted to know, was there have you done her like any blood test and have you seen any issues regarding in her blood profile or anything like any deficiencies or anything like that?
Shika, it was just one call, Shika. 45 minutes of talk. Done.
And you haven't followed up anything or haven't taken it anything. Oh my God.
Nothing.
Amazing, wonderful things you are doing, ma'am.
No, that's what. This is the surrenderance that she had given for my words is what I am talking about here. She
Yes, ma'am.
completely believed what I said. If she wouldn't have believed, this wouldn't have happened.
Agree.
Right?
Agree. Totally. Totally.
A single hand wouldn't give any kind of clap. Both the hands should join together.
Agree, ma'am. Agree. True. So, ma'am, basically, your lesson for all of us is actually the word surrendering. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shika.
Seriously, very grateful to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dhanya, great achievement. This is Srilata here.
Hi, Srilata.
Yeah, so very happy, within few days her period pain is gone. So happy. Really great achievement. And the credit should go to you. In one call she was able to tell everything to you, and you could suggest also, because in that one call, if she's not opening up to you, you wouldn't have done whatever you had to, right?
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
That 1 minute of pause that I took
Yes.
really made me to surrender to the universe and pull all the, required stuff that I have to pour it to her. Do this, do this, do this. That
Yeah.
is all.
Congratulations.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
Hello, ma'am. Srishti here.
Hi, Shrishti. Good to hear from you.
Ma'am, it was a wonderful, explanation. Wonderful. Even it was, sounding even more interesting the way you have put it forward, and it was very lovely. Actually, the crux was very wonderfully delivered by you. That she may have forgotten the people who were behind this, but she was still carrying the pain, and it was intensifying with days. So, ma'am, it was wonderful. I'm amazed. And talking to the body uh, experience, I wanted to share experience of mine. Last year, what happened? I toppled while walking, and I lost my left foot toenail. Completely, it was off, and it was so much pain and the injury, bleeding, and all that happened. And later on, it completely got healed, but my toenail was completely gone off, and it was kind of bald, kind of. There was not even a single trace of any, root of the nail even. So it was looking very bad, and I was so embarrassed that my foot nail. Everyone, whenever a person saw it, they usually ask what kind of injury you had. It is looking very odd. So I started, whenever I go to sleep, I start talking to my toenail. I mean, grow. I want to see you grow. You are so beautiful. I will put nail paint on you and things like that. And it uh, when one day I start noticing while bathing that there is something white coming off from the root. So I thought it is some kind of dead skin, and I scrape it off. But later on, I noticed that the skin is thickening. So I thought, why the skin is thickening? It is getting even worse. I mean, but it was actually nail coming out of it. And within 6 months, 6 month span, it came out completely, and it was totally pink, no black, no pale. It is completely pink and as natural as the other nail. So it was so beautiful to see that body responds while talking. And I mean, it do get uh, pamper kind of emotions also. So I still talk to my nail that, I mean, I'm so grateful that it is still growing and it is completely fine. I mean, it is completely gone off that injury impact. It is completely natural. So I really remember this self-talking kind of experience from your experience. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So nice, Christy. So tell my hi to your nail for picking up.
Yes, ma'am.
Let it grow more.
So sweet of you, ma'am. Thank you.
You.
That's amazing. Even the one point which really was interesting today for me is like, okay, those people did something to you, but what did you create for yourself was a very thought-provoking, very profound thought-provoking statement for me. I can hope there is no copyright. I can use this statement for even all my clients. That is it. That hit me very hard actually. Some people, okay, mistreated me, disrespected me, right? So what they do after that for myself, that is more important. They did it once, but I played it again, n number of times in my background. And with that, I keep eating. With that, I keep cleansing. With that, I keep whatnot. Everything I do. So that is very important key takeaway for me as a coach, as a person. So that is my learning from today's session. And so if there's no question, I can end the session. So one last ask from all the coaches. Is there any questions?
Ma'am, there's no question, but Danya ma'am only shared one video on Instagram. I think this is related to that, so we can share that also if it's allowed. I don't know. Ma'am, you shared, you remember like the abuser. I mean, the one girl was, I mean, one lady was been through into the same kind of abuse, physical abuse, I think, in her childhood, and then she was telling it is herself, she created this for her. The abuser forgot, and she is living the normal life and everything. But the lady, she has only created, I mean, this misery for herself. So we
Yeah.
can share also, I mean, in the group. If
I
that
don't
helps.
remember the complete video.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it
yeah.
was long
I,
time. So when
I,
you
if,
shared, I'm able to remember it tracely.
yeah, I mean, if it's allowed, I can share in the
Yeah,
group as
please
well.
do. Go ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead.
Somebody, I think you are on your mobile. So will you be able to share the link with me now? We are in the
yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll share it with you only. Yeah.
Zoom chat. Yeah, that's fine.
Zoom share, I don't know. I'm sharing
No,
it
just
in
copy
your
the link
WhatsApp.
and put it in the Zoom chat.
Oh, okay, ma'am. I'll try it. Otherwise, I'll share in the WhatsApp link.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
can play
anything.
it then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So meanwhile, anything else?
Yeah. Hi, Revati and Danya. Sorry, I missed the case presentation, but I was just listening to Danya's meditation, the idea about meditation and everything, and it was really very nice. And I also have such intuitions, like I wouldn't call intuition, those visions. I've had some, and I could relate. And when I look back, I I've been only when we are in a complete state of calm, and the calm which is, we'll be doing everything, but still there's some state of calm.
The inner calm.
Yeah, the inner calm, where everything even that there might be some, you won't see anything as chaos. Everything will be acceptance. In that stage, I think we develop those visions. And also the word surrender, that is such an intense word, because we think we surrender, but we don't really. uh, because in yoga, surrender is the ultimate, where the samadhi, right? In that state, I think only when we are in that state, we are able to even, expect that, or not expect, we can receive that surrenderance from our clients. So, and I could see that in my personal experience also, I've seen where the clients who completely surrendered to us as a mentor, when they open up, as you said, some knowledge or wisdom that we didn't know that existed just flows. It just flows naturally. என்னடா நாம தான் சொன்னோமா, இது எங்க இருந்து வந்தது, from where did this come? Where and that, that proves that we are not doing the healing, we are not doing the talking. The higher the higher the higher consciousness is using us as a medium and delivering everything. So we are just a tool. And when we accept that graciously also, that is also, I think, is a beautiful surrenderance.
Very
Yeah,
true, very true.
I just wanted to add that. Yeah, thank you so much, Danya and Revati. Yeah.
So in this, when I said like the 3-day workshop, when I went to this Ramana Maharishi meditation, one session we had a kind of a guided meditation wherein we'll have to focus on the pineal glands and treat it as like the Shiva Linga, and all these things were there. The mentor is basically the mentor is basically from a village side wherein he doesn't know English. Okay. But few of the meditation practitioners who were sitting in the hall partially understood Tamil. But all of a sudden, through his meditation talk only, he started speaking in English so fluently. So as you said, the higher power is always there with us when we are in a place, yes, I have to help this person who's coming and sitting in front of me. He needs this guidance. He understands only English. Then the higher power is coming down and, getting into the person and delivering the language in English. So this was one kind of thing wherein this person who is a meditator, the instructor, wants to surrender completely to deliver something to the participants, right? So there also I was seeing this amazing miracle which happened just directly, just in front of my eyes, the shift of language which happened. Yeah, Revati, please go ahead and play.
Oh, that's amazing example. Thank you, Danya, for
Yeah.
sharing.
So yes, I'll share it.
And I started, counting the things. And he looked at me and his jaw kind of dropped to the floor and he went like this. And he said, "My God, I would have never imagined that affected you. You poor thing." And turned around and walked away. And in that moment, I could feel the rage. But then there was a new space in my mind that opened up to possibility. In that space, what came up was, oh my God, if I have been living with guilt and shame and horror about this for decades, and he hasn't, that means that he didn't do this to me. I did it to myself. I mean, he did what he did. Yes, that was true. But all the shame and all the guilt and all the things that happened then because of that, I had done to myself. It had absolutely nothing to do with him. And in that moment I saw, oh my God, I had not forgiven him. I wanted the badge of I have forgiven him. A very egotistical badge. Not only did I go through that and dealt with it in my life, but I also forgave it. Do you see how that's just one more chapter of a book? It felt like I had put that story on the table. The story of my abuse and all the ways in which it had affected me throughout my life. regarding intimacy and trust in men and all these things. And I had put it on the table for him to take with him so that I could walk away free and triumphant. But he didn't take it. He walked away. And so I was left looking at the story. And in that moment, I saw that I had a choice. I could either take my story back, take it with me, or leave it there and discover who I could be without him. And I left it there. And in that moment, tears started streaming down my face. And I ran after him, grabbed him, turned him around, and I said, "Thank you. You have no idea the gift you have given me today." And I walked away, badgeless, but free, eager to discover what intimacy felt like and what trusting men could feel like. I had become a prisoner of that story. And suddenly it was gone. It was like, okay, I can insist on repeating that story to myself and tell myself that that's who I am, or not. I can recognize the truth of the fact that if it's not happening now, it's over. And if you stop playing that story in your mind, if you give up that identity, you might find another possibility for you. I had forgiven the man that had
Very heavy. I need some water, but unfortunately, I'm not around any water. Okay, so let me take it a little later. So thank you so much, Sambodhi, for sharing that link. And
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am only shared it with me. I don't know why, but for today itself, I guess. Because I have watched it like a couple of days ago. So that only I remembered it suddenly and I connected with this story. So
See,
yeah.
it is Revati's dialogue. I would like to steal it today. Just sow the seed at any point of time when it is required, but don't look for the yield immediately. It would grow when it is really required. That is all. So today probably the video makes more sense to watch it again and grab that knowledge and push things away.
Danya, can you share that link with me? Because
Definitely,
I
we'll
can
put it in
follow
the
the
group.
full link.
We'll put
Yeah,
it in the
thank you.
group. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sambodhi, take charge, share the link in the group.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much again. And so yes, with this strong key takeaway, let's disperse for today. And I'm ending the session for now. And we will come back tomorrow. And yes, tomorrow we have a special session with team. I forgot their name. Just a moment.
Microbiotics.
Microbiotics. I just give a brief about it. Probably, yeah, Danya is the right person to give. Anyway, I'll be leaving the message over there in the group. So Danya, please just 2 minutes, just explain what the
Yeah.
session is about.
So the microbiotics team is a newly upcoming team wherein through many researchers, they have found that they can do gut health test through blood sampling. Okay. So they have come up with a kit wherein they can deliver pan-India and you can just give the blood sample through the kit and you can post it back to them. They will do the delivery charges and picking up things as well. And the results will be delivered in 2 weeks' time. And it has got a very vast result backup stating which beneficial bacteria are available, which harmful bacteria are available in the gut. And they also come up with a plan of giving you personalized probiotics as well, if anything required. And also they give a consultation once the report is ready, because just going through the reports by ourselves, I at first point did not understand anything looking at the reports, because it had more than 10 pages. Okay. So here Danya Irfan also went through the test, and I think she can also share if she's available here. So the test results that we got really, shook us a little bit. I understand myself. I have some kind of inflammation and some gut health issues are there. So I just took this test and the results were surprising. So I'm planning to take a personalized probiotics from them, yet to order. But at the same time, I thought like, let me bring the team to you guys for my coaches so that you all can benefit through it by recommending this to your clients. They also have a dashboard for giving percentages for the coaches as well, the dietitians who are enrolling and becoming a partner with them. So an affiliation can be done. So make use of it, as it is not much expensive kit. Okay, altogether with the probiotics, everything along with the kit, it would cost somewhere around 7 to 8K. That is it. Okay, but if you're going for the lab test of your for the gut health, it costs nearly 30 to 40K minimum. So let's still more minimalize the expenditure of our clients and get at least, the outcome of how the gut is really working. So this company would really help us out in that. So come tomorrow by 2 o'clock to attend this session so that we can benefit through it.
Thank you so much, Tanya. So simply in 2 lines, one, you join for your own benefit. That is two things, health-wise and also for collaboration purpose. And point number two, you can join to know, help your client better with the gut health reports. So this is from our end. So tomorrow, please do join us for the 2 p.m. session. We will be having the session with that people. So yes, thank you so much. So we are done with 3-1 today. Thank you so much, Danya, once again for
Thank you,
sharing.
Revati, for the last minute call.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, that also happens.
you.
Suddenly it
Yes,
happens. No
yes,
intense
yes.
presence. So that's how it happened today. So yes, thank you so much, coaches. We will
Thank
catch up
you.
tomorrow at 2 p.m. Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much.